Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this match between the Kolkata Kits and the Bangalore Crowns.
Wait!
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Wait! Yes!
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait!
Gone! Yes! Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Edged. Over. The Royal Challengers are 8 for 1.
8 for 1.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
Strong appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Fortune favours the batter on this occasion, staying with the umpire's call despite it clipping the stumps.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep. Catch it.
Super shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. Catch it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Catch it!
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait there!
Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Brilliant shot that.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. And that's the end of the innings.
Yeah.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait on!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Big
Yeah.
edge.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got what it deserved. It was short and way down the leg side, just helped on its way, really.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Misses everything.
Well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 9 for none. Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Gone, played all around it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Just about time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 27 for 2. 21 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Wow, what a final over. You feel it could have gone either way, but this bowling attack kept it tight enough